come out here, please.
Well, this is Parents' Night, and the players are being introduced along with their parents, of course. So Justin Andis introduced first. They can't find his mom and dad right now. But here comes Coach Andis, who just went into the locker room with the junior varsity following a great junior varsity win tonight. And over there, he's joined by his wife, and they will meet here at the center court area.
Next, we have Jeff and Lisa
There they
Bordner,
are.
proud parents of cheerleader Lauren Bordner.
Jeff and Lisa Bordner, parents of Lisa Bordner, or Jeff and Lisa, parents of their daughter. I'll never remember these names. You'll hear them from Mike.
Don and Dee Green, proud parents of cheerleader Jessica Green. Next we have Bill and Bonnie Kinch, proud parents of manager Chad Kinch. Joanne Kuppenhaver and Jeff Schultz are the proud parents of Jill Kuppenhaver, our manager. Jean Marie Klinger is the proud mother of cheerleader Courtney Pendle. Craig and Sharon Peters are the proud parents of senior Alec Peters. Randy and Gail Shiley are the proud parents of senior Justin Shiley. And the last senior, Marlon and Wendy Warner, proud parents of senior Kyle Warner. All of our seniors will be recognized again on Thursday, as Thursday night's game will be senior night. So again, parents of seniors, come back again Thursday. To the junior class, we have Deb Henninger, proud mother of Mark Mace. Ralph and Darla Markle, proud parents of junior Austin Markle. Marion Miller is the proud mother of junior Blake Miller. Jeff and Wendy Paradise, proud parents of cheerleader Lindsay Paradise. And finally, in the junior class, we have Dave and Joanne Stroop, proud parents of the big man, Philip Stroop. To the sophomore class, Scott and Beth Federhoff are the proud parents of cheerleader Emily Federhoff. Doug and Julie Harmon are the proud parents of Matt Harmon. Jeff and Carol Pryor are the proud parents of sophomore Dana Pryor. Dan and Stacy Ringler are the proud parents of Blake Ringler. David and Dory Snyder are the proud parents of sophomore Jared Snyder. Jerry and Elaine Straub are the proud parents of cheerleader Kara Straub. Keith and Jody Troutman are the proud parents of cheerleader Emma Troutman. And our final sophomore, Kristen Stephanie Wynn, are the proud parents of Rod Wynn. To the freshman class, Chuck and Brenda Foltz are the proud parents of freshman Skylar Foltz. Tom and Shelley Green are the proud parents of freshman Ryan Green. Rick and Karen Gooderman are the proud parents of freshman Drew Gooderman. Randy and Michelle Mace are the proud parents of Zachary Mace. Michael and Cindy Miller are the proud parents of Michael Miller. Mike and Sandy Oxendine, proud parents of freshman Matt Oxendine. And finally, we have Ryan and Pam Novinger, proud parents of freshman Brock Stone. Real quickly, parents, I have just a few things to say to you. If the fans can please, kids, please keep it down here for just a second. To the parents, I just want to say your coaching staff and your kids have designated tonight's game to honor you. In a world where parents sometimes are forgotten as their kids go up and are involved in so many activities, we take a night to celebrate parenting, good parenting. And as I look around here, that's what I see. Good parenting going on here in the lives of these kids. As coaches, we value the variety of tasks that you perform. The mundane tasks of driving them to practices, getting them there on time, cleaning their uniforms, doing fundraising activities, making team meals for the varsity players. We value that as coaches, and we value your emotional support at home. It's not easy being a parent of a player or a cheerleader when they have their ups and downs as the season goes on. So we value very much the emotional support that you give your kids on a nightly basis. And again, thank you for giving us great kids to work with. We could not produce the kind of program that we have here, a solid program, without good kids to work with. So we thank you for giving us good kids to work with. Your kids wanted to let you know the following. Your kids wanted to let you know, thank you very much for loving them. The love that you give them on a daily basis is more important than any game, more important than anything they'll learn in school. It's knowing that they're loved no matter what, unconditional love. And your kids wanted to let you know that tonight. They thank you for that. They also want to thank you for keeping their heads in check and their priorities in order. Letting them know that basketball is just a game they play, but the bigger thing is improving in the game of life and becoming a solid citizen. You, their parents, have given them that thing that they need called priorities, keeping their head on straight. And tonight is just one simple way that we can do it here to say thank you from the parents, from the coaches, from the entire Upper Dauphin School District for giving us great kids here that represent our school night in, night out on the basketball court. We say thank you and enjoy the game. Thank you, Millersburg fans.
Enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by student athletes.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Foster Gymnasium here at UDA, where tonight the Trojans and the Millersburg Indians will hook up in a very, very important ball game here in the second half. Both teams coming in here with one loss as of tonight's ball game, and the winner tonight could very well go on to challenge the Greenwood Wildcats for overall possession of the Tri-Valley League crown this year, as the winner tonight most likely, although it's not necessarily true, could go on to be second half champions. So big ball game here at UDA, and a big crowd here to witness this basketball game. I mean, this place is pretty much full. As you can say, Millersburg bringing a great contingent with them to see their Indians, and of course the Trojan troopers out in numbers tonight, as it was not only an important ball game but also parents' night here at UDA. So the Trojans will have their patented lineup here in the ball game tonight. Everyone healthy at this point. And boy, that's something coming off that ball game we played the other night at Williams Valley, where they were really tearing up the kids, and the kids won a big ball game up there over these Vikings. So Millersburg will be introduced. We will know the names of all these ball players. This is the third time we've seen them play this year. The Trojans have defeated the Indians twice, but it hasn't been easy at either time. And so the Indians under their coach over here, whose name escapes me, but at any rate, Trojans being introduced now, and we'll be set to go with the opening tip-off here in just one moment. Peters and Shiley, number 31 will be Austin Markle, and we have number 21 Justin Antis, the league's MVP for certain at this point, and Kyle Warner, number 20. So the Trojans will get it off here, get it going in just a moment. Set to go, the game almost for all the marbles, you might say, as Andis gets ready to tip it off out here against number 31 Corio for Millersburg. Ball's tapped back there, controlled to Berkey. And Berkey, their quarterback on this basketball team, will circle around on their left wing over there. Corio had it. Corio has double teamed. Ball comes loose into the corner. It goes. Now he's going to drive it up in front for two. It's good. Well, that was at number 33, Snyder. Plus 2-0 Millersburg. Here's Peters with it. Peters looking inside. Picked up that dribble, pushes it back here now for Shiley. Shiley pushing it over there for Markle. Markle trying to take it in, but pushes it here for Shiley for two. It's good. Justin Shiley gets the first 2 points of the ball game for UDA, and it's 2-2. Berkey coming back with it. Snyder, Corio, Shade, and Allman in the ball game. This is Shade with it. He'll drop it back here for Corio. Corio from outside for three. Off the mark that time. Ball tipped around, controlled here to Peters. And back come the Trojans to take the lead, I should say. There's Andis with it. Andis looking from outside for three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound comes down here and pulled down by Berkey. Berkey will slow it up out front. Now he'll try to take it in. Going to go all the way with it. Tries to put a shot up, and a walk called first as he tried to dribble between Shiley and Warner. And couldn't get the ball to hit the floor, so went for a walk instead. Played a minute and a half into the ball game. It's tied 2-2. Warner for Peters. Loops it back over here now for Warner. Warner nearly had it tapped away. Andis picks it up on the baseline, goes right underneath with it for two. Pushed it up too high, but right there's Markle with a good return. Austin Markle for two on the return of the Andis shot. Andis might have got tripped up in there or whatever, because he shot that one way over, and Justin simply doesn't do that. You don't score the points that he has by doing that. And wait, we got a foul called underneath here. The foul will be on number 33. Or rather on 12, I guess. I'll have to check it here. Three officials we have tonight. Foul was on number 12, Shade. His first, the team's first. Matter of fact, the first foul of the ball game. Inside here for Markle. Markle hopping, looking for two, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down inside there, and it's going to be spun out of bounds off the Trojans. They say Justin Shiley touched it last. It's awfully hard to tell, but we'll assume he did. And back with it comes Berkey. Over the baseline. Pass inside here for Corio. Back outside it goes. Here's Shade. Now right underneath. Oh, they tried to fire one inside for Berkey. He was cutting over the right baseline, but it fired it right out of bounds and onto the wall. So the Trojans coming up court with it now. Justin Antes. Over the wing there for Peters. Inside, nice bounce pass for Warner. Warner trying to make a move inside, puts a shot up too far. And they rebounded in here to Corio. He'll drop it back here. Snyder will give it back for Berkey. Berkey over the wing. This is that Shade guy. Shade trying to move around out front. Ooh, just about walked with it. And they'll spin it back out in front. Shade bouncing it over here. Corio has it for Allman. Shade, this is Berkey for two. It's good. Berkey hits two, and they're tied up at 4-4. This is Markle in the corner for Shiley. Shiley back here for Warner. Back to Antis. Antis will pop it on the baseline. Oh, tried to go inside, but it went off the foot of Snyder. And it'll be a kickball. So UD will inbound the ball. Kyle Warner will inbound it for UDA. 4:25 remaining here in the first quarter. There's Antis on the baseline. Stepping up, looking for two. A little bit too long. Berkey with the rebound. And back he comes. Berkey taking it right down the middle. Shot put up. No good. Rebound comes off here and out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Allman. And UD dodged the bullet there as Berkey driving it inside. Just couldn't get the layup to go up. So it's still 4-4 with 4:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Off the bench comes Wary for Millersburg. There's Antis. Antis trying to move inside. Puts a shot up and in. Good for two. Antis with a little 6-footer from the right side near the baseline. 6-4 UD. Berkey up court with it. Into the corner he goes. Here's Snyder. Loops over the wing. Driving it inside over there is Corio. His shot no good. Return shot blocked and a foul called. Foul will be on Markle as Corio really went hard to the deck that time. But he's going to be okay. He's going to take a breather and tie his boot. As Allman lines up to fire this shot in for the Millersburg Indians. He puts the first one in. Here's Allman's second shot. It is good enough to tie up the ball game. 6-6, 3:37 remaining, and the clock moving on down now here in the first quarter. Antis looking inside. Nothing doing. He'll try to take it in. Steps back. 14-foot try. No good. Rebounded in there to Markle. Spinning it back here for Peters. Peters shoving it back out here for Antis. Antis right on the baseline. He tried to go with it to Shiley. But it gets out of his reach and out of bounds it goes. So the Indians ready to come back and attempt to take the lead here for Millersburg. This is Corio. This is Berkey for three. No good. Rebound on the far side to Millersburg. And they'll have to push it back outside here. Berkey again with it. Looked like a walk, no call. Inside he goes here to Allman. His shot no good. Allman still has a rebound. Back here for Corio. Corio will try to take it up for two. It's good. He's fouled. And Corio will go to the line. So the Trojans not doing any rebounding that time underneath their defensive board, the Millersburg boards. And it'll be Peters checking out of the ball game now. Phil Stroop coming in there for UDA. And it'll be Corio at the line shooting one to get three. Here's his shot. It is no good. Rebound comes down here. Controlled to Allman. Berkey with it. Wary over in the left wing. Shot. No good. Rebound comes down there. It's going to be picked up and a foul called. The bucket will count. The foul will be on UDA. The bucket is good. The foul is on Shiley. And it's a 10-6 ball game with Allman going to the line for Millersburg, shooting one to get three. Here's his one. It's good. 11-6, Millersburg by 5. And back come the Trojans. Shiley picking up his first personal foul. Here's Stroop with it. Across the court he goes for Warner. Antis for three. It's good. Justin Antis bangs a three, and it's 11-9. UD trails by 2. Berkey up court for Millersburg. 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter. for Corio rather. Here's Snyder pushing it on near wing here. Berkey looking inside, nothing doing. Rory walked with it first. And so the Trojans come back with a chance to tie up the ball game. It's 11-9 with 2:04 left here in the first quarter, and Kyle Warner will inbound the ball for UD. Or Justin Antes. First big basketball game played in the new. Whoops. What do you do with that? Hold it for 5 seconds, I guess. Huh. So the Trojans do not tie it back up as the Indians have a chance to expand on that 2-point margin. Wary bouncing it over here now. They'll push it inside. Back out comes here. Wary for three. No good. Rebound rebounded to Corio, and a foul is going to be on. Looks like it's on Markle. And Corio will go to the line shooting two with 1:37 left here in the first quarter. First shot, good. Corio is a senior, and he is a darn good basketball player, good shooter. Into the ball game comes Mark Mace for UDA, replacing Austin Markle. Second shot is also good. So definitely Corio is not the guy to foul when the fouling gets tough. When you get down the end of the ball game, you have to foul somebody sometimes. Corio is not the one. Here's a steal coming up court with his Allman. His shot, good. And it's now 15-9. Trojans trailing by 6 once again. Just got out hustled, got their pockets picked that time. And here's Warner with it over here for Antis. Antis wants to take it inside. He's looking to drive it up for two, partially blocked away. Ball comes back here, and picking it up is that Snyder for Millersburg. Here's Shade. Shade from outside looking for three. No good. Rebound comes down this way. Shiley will pick up the rebound this time. Getting it back here. 52 seconds remaining in the first. As Warner bumps his way inside, and a hold foul is going to be called on Shade. Shade will pick up the hold. Back into the ball game for UDA. This is Mace here for Shiley. Back here for Warner. Warner for three. It's good. Kyle Warner with a big three, and it's a 3-point ball game. 15-12. Berkey coming up court with it. Near wing over here it goes to Corio. Corio with a nice bounce pass to the baseline. Rejected out of there by UD, and then out of bounds it's going to go off Millersburg. A good rejection that time by that Mark Mace. Coming up there, make a heck of a play. And Mark will inbound the basketball for UD. 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Warner up court with it for UDA. Lock down the 9. Can we get something out of this? Here's Antis. Antis lost the handle, pushes it up, no good. Rebound, no. Nope. There's a shot at the buzzer. That's no good. So at the end of one, it's the UDA, or rather Millersburg 15. I'd rather it be UDA, but nevertheless, it's Millersburg 15 and the Trojans 12. Second quarter begins with Trojans having the advantage of inbounding the basketball now. See if we can get anything out of this. Warner out in front. Going to reverse some things here now. Here's Mace. Mark. Wanted to take it inside. Bounces right here in the baseline to Stroop. Stroop should have shot it. Didn't, I think. There's the ball stolen away from Warner. Back with it comes Allman. Allman with a bounce pass for Berkey for two. It's good. 17-12. So the Trojans just a little sloppy here in the early going of this ball game. Not playing with their usual razzle dazzle and sharpness. Just about picked off that time by Snyder. Here's Antis. Saw it tipped out of his hands. Picked up in here by Warner. Warner's going to try to take it inside. Well, we got 2 fouls called. Let's see which one he gives it to. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. It's going to be on Berkey. Berkey will pick up the foul. Be done shooting. UD will inbound the ball. For Millersburg, their third team foul. For Berkey, his first. There's Warner, inbounding it over here. On the wing, they'll take it. Looping it inside here for Phil Stroop. Stroop back here for a shot for three. It's good. Justin Andrews with a big three. And the Trojans trail by 2. Ooh, near steal. Back outside, inside with a nice bounce pass for a shot. No good. Big miss right there. Trojans coming back. Watch out, Kyle. Don't get a jar and charge. Attaboy. Slowed it down. Here's Andis trying to take it inside. Lost the handle on it. Pushing it inside. Bad pass. Picked off and knocked around in there. Attempted for Stroop, but Stroop had no chance of getting that one. And back comes Berkey. Near side here for Wary, and then back out for Berkey. Millersburg by 2. You got to take advantage of every one of the times that these guys miss. They won't miss a whole lot. Here's Snyder rolling it over here for Berkey. Stay back a little bit and see what's going on underneath. Turnaround shot by Corio, no good. Rebound comes down here, and on the floor it goes, and they're still wrestling for it. But it's going to stay down here on the tie-up. It's Millersburg's opportunity for the tie-up to rule in their favor, and they do. Peters and Markle will come back into the ballgame, replacing Stroop and Mace for Coach Calnon. 6:13 remaining in the first half. And Snyder inbounding the ball. Fires it back here for that pass over there for Allman. Shot by Corio for 3 is good. Corio for 3, 20-15, of margin back to 5. Millersburg on top. Here's Peters. Peters will push it back here now for Markle. Markle goes to take it inside, but they're going to call a charge on Austin Markle. Austin will pick up his first, and timeout called by Coach Calnon. 30-second timeout call. 5:47 left here in the first half. Trojans trailing by 5. Interruption, not sure what that was. At any rate, here's Allman. He walks on the end line. Or rather, Corio walks on the end line, and timeout called by Coach Bingaman of the Millersburg Indians. 23-21, Trojans trail by 2. They will have the ball back when we come back. Trojans have the basketball, coming back up court now with it following that Millersburg timeout. And when the wing it goes for Antis. Justin sneaking down the wing a little further, but nothing doing there, so he gives it back here for Warner. Warner taking it on the wing. Inside he goes to Antis. Antis, 15-foot extended jumper, good for 2, tying up the ball game at 23-23. A minute and a half remaining, a minute 33 and so forth remaining. Berkey bringing it up court for Millersburg. Into the corner here for Corio. Corio for Berkey on the baseline. Double team, gets it outside, however, to Allman. Allman goes inside with a Snyder. Over the wing, shot from over there for 2, it's good. That's that Miller of Millersburg. They named a town after this kid. What a guy. So anyway, here comes the Warner. Millersburg by 2. Shiley over there for Warner. Kyle pushing it back here for Antis. Antis wanted to take it up, couldn't do it. Pushing it back out here for Warner. Warner wanted to take it up, couldn't do it. Now he'll try an 8-foot. It is good. Good job, Kyle Warner, picking himself up and picking up 2 points for himself. We're tied at 25. One of those kinds of games. 43 seconds remaining in the half. Both teams even up here in the second half of the TVL. So it should be a game like this. Ball tapped loose by Warner and out of bounds it goes off the Trojans. Good hustle in there by Kyle Warner. Peters comes into the ball, or leaves the ball game now. Is Stroop in there for UDA. And Millersburg inbounding the ball. 30 seconds remaining in the half. This is Wary. Berkey with it, looping it inside with a shot to Corio. Oh, good pass. No coverage that time by the Trojans as Corio just slipped right in there, unimpeded for the layup. 27-25, 10 seconds remaining. Can we please get a goal this time? Back out here comes to Andis. Andis with 4 seconds remaining, trying to take it inside, foul called. With just 1.7 seconds left. The non-shooting and UDA will inbound the ball. See if we do the alley-oop because there's only 1.7 seconds. Well, threw it away. This is good if it goes. Didn't go. So at the end of one half of the ball game, Millersburg leads by 2. It's the Indians 27, the UDA Trojans 25. Back with the second half in just a moment. Well, the teams are back on the court, getting ready to put the ball in play now. The crowd sort of filing in here right in front of, hollering to them, come on, let's go. Mrs. Weeks gives them an evil eye here. Okay, here we go. It's going to be put in play. Now the other squad on the other side is having a little bit of trouble with the crowd. Okay, here we go. Justin Andis ready to inbound the ball here for UDA for Kyle Warner. And the Trojans need 2 to tie and a whole lot more to win. So here's a nice bounce pass inside there, picked up by Markle. Markle will go on the baseline with it, then he steps on the end line, and out of bounds he goes. Austin just having a horrible time the last couple of ball games, and stepped on the end line that time. Millersburg with the ball. It's a pass over there for that 40 Wary. Here's Corio with it. And give it back here for Berkey. Berkey double dribbled it. Yeah, he double dribbled it. Yeah, he did. Yep, he dribbled it when he got it. He dribbled it when he, so they took over for the Trojan turnover. Now they'll turn it over themselves. So let's see if we can't capitalize here. It's been one of those tough ball games here with the Trojans so far. Just not opening up anything here. It's a bounce pass over here for Warner. He'll go out front here for Andis. Andis dropping on the near wing here for Warner. Kyle looking back here. Boy, off the hands of Andis, but he took it inside. Looks for 2. He walked with it. Another turnover. I'll tell you. Sometimes you wonder. And this is one of those unwonderful times for UD. Here's Berkey. Over the wing, shot from over there by that Wary for 3, no good. Rebounded nicely in there by Andis. Andis coming up court with it for UDA. He'll stop and drive one up for 3. Oh, in and out, wouldn't stay. Rebounded in there to that Wary, and back come the Millersburg Indians. Ah, man, I'm halfway down and quit. There's Berkey out in front. Yes, Corio on the right wing. Corio spins around underneath. Now Corio's over there again. Out here for that Allman. Berkey looking inside. Wary goes inside with it. Now lost the handle, but they pick it back up again. There's Berkey bouncing it over here for Corio. Nearly had it stolen. Corio will take it inside. 15-foot jumper. Good for 2. 29-25. Millersburg by 4. 6:10 remaining here. Peters with it. Bounces it inside here for Andis. Goes back out for Peters. There's Shiley. Near wing here for Peters. Peters tries to go underneath here. It's Warner with the ball. He'll loop it inside here for Andis. Goes back to Peters. Peters from outside for 3. It's good. Peters for 3. Alec nails it. 29-28. Millersburg by 1. We're waiting for Peters to get loose to get one of those shots, and Alec nailed it. Inside they go here. Oh, here's a walk though. Walk on Berkey. Big move there. See, when you get the Trojans down here by 1, and we know we can, with a bucket, take the lead, then we hope that they can, burst out of this quagmire they seem to be in and get some points on the board and kind of, make it a little easier here. But we'll see now. What we don't want to do is turn it the heck over. Here's Peters pushing it back out here for Warner. Warner takes it in, gets a move, gets a charge. Yeah, you can see it coming. Charge foul on Warner, charged into Berkey. Berkey might have got a bloody nose out of it, I don't know. But could see it coming, huh? 29-28. Yep, they just closed it, and Kyle just plowed in there. So Millersburg with a chance to up the margin again by 3. No, way off the mark that time. Andis caught that ball. I don't even think he'd call that a rebound. He just caught an errant pass that time. We'll call it. Here's Justin out in front, circling around out here, looking for someone, and Warner's over there on the wing. Pushing it back over here for Shiley. Shiley loops it inside right to Corio. And again, look, here's a nice steal by Warner. Warner to the hoop for 2. It's good. Trojans lead by 1, 30-29, and timeout called by Millersburg. Now that could have been the spark plug, and that is the spark plug on this ball club, is that Kyle Warner. And maybe that's the spark the Trojans need. I don't know, but we got to play a little bit better than we are. With 4:39 remaining here in the third, we're up by 1. Tough ball game. Millersburg putting it back in play following their 32nd timeout. Berkey with it. Berkey wants to take it inside. Ran to the hoop, didn't get anything. Rebound comes down there. Shot put up by Allman is good. And a foul called. Ref's got to go make Peters get the ball. Come on, ref. Jeez. Allman at the line, shooting 1 to get 3. Millersburg on top, 31-30. He'll be shooting 1. Here's his first try. It is good. 32-30, Millersburg by 2. Here's Warner. Ooh, near walk. Ooh, Andis with it. Shot from the wing for 3, off the mark. Rebound on the far side to Peters. Peters dump it back out here. Here it goes. Foul, and a foul called. Thank God. You got to look for a charge. No charge, and Andis will go to the line shooting 2. Justin at the line to shoot a pair with the score, 32-30 Millersburg. 4:08 remaining. Let's see if Justin can seek a couple of these. Here's his first one. It is good. Perfect. He will shoot 1 more. Shiley and Markle take a seat as Mace and Stroop come back into the ballgame. So Justin Andis ties up the ballgame 32-all with 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Here's Shade with it. Shade will take it around the front, lost the handle on it. Picked up in here by Shiley. Shiley tried to be back behind the back dribble and lost it to Shade. Shade picking it back up. Near wing he comes with it. Shot from over there, blocked by Stroop. Underneath it comes, and it's going to be controlled here to Andis. Andis bumped around underneath there, and it's going to go out of bounds off Millersburg, off Berkey. Big block in there by Big Phil Stroop. Wow. Tied up. Trojans come back with a chance to regain the lead. Up court comes Warner. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Trojans are not trying to kill the clock. They're trying to set up a play. Here's Stroop. Stroop with it. Over here for Shiley. Over the wing it goes for Warner. Warner looking inside. Right there on the baseline it is. Shot put up. Blocked away. Ball comes down here to Mace. No good. His shot off to the right. And back come the Indians. The Trojans worked it underneath there. Couldn't get anything. And Berkey spinning it here for that Wary. Wary worries me. Just one of those kinds of ball players. Here he goes. Over the wing he goes. Back outside here for Shade. Shade picking up the dribble. Goes inside. They'll swing it over there for a shot by Wary for 3. No good. Rebound comes down, and Markle will grab it for UDA. Or Shiley grabs it for UDA. Then passes it back. It gets over in the wing for 3. It's good. Well, what can you say? And there's Wary again for that 3. 35-32. Again, the Trojans turn it over. Again, Millersburg capitalizing and again maintaining a slim but steady lead here tonight in this ball game. Into the corner it goes. Up inside for Stroop. Stroop turnaround shot. Good for 2. Well, Phil, if you got the shot, take the darn thing, and he did. 35-34, Millersburg by 1. Here's Shade. Inside he goes with it for Allman. Allman, good fake and a good bucket. faked himself right around Stroop that time and put the layup in. Good fake by Allman. Back with it comes Warner for UD. Near side here. Stroop looking at it. Stroopy pushing it outside here. This is Andis. Trojans trail by 3. Andis with it. Andis looking to tie it up. He did. 3 points for Justin Andis. We're tied at 37. All timeout called by Coach Calnon. Minute and a half left here in the third. All tied at 3. 3-7. Timeout is over, and back come the Millersburg Indians. A minute 25 remaining in the third quarter. Berkey up court. Tie ball game 37-all. Spinning it here for that Wary. Wary looking inside, nothing doing there. Now he'll take it inside, pushes it over there in the wing for 2. Good, off the glass for 2 by Allman. 39-37, UD trails by 2. Millersburg by 2. Here's Warner. Near wing over here. They'll loop it inside here for Phil Stroop. Stroop pushes it over there for Shiley. Dumps it on the baseline. Underneath goes the Trojans with it. Here's a 3-shot attempt, a little short. Rebound on the far side and out of bounds it goes. It's going to be off Millersburg as Corio tried to track that one down. And now we have Shade into the ball game. He'll replace Berkey for Coach Bingaman. And I'll push this one back here for Warner as it gets deadly quiet in here for a change. Near wing over here, Shiley has it. Pushing it here for Stroop. Stroop over here. Now inside they'll go with it for Andis. Andis trying to make a shot. Puts a shot up and in. Good. Justin Andis ties up the ball game for UDA. Where'd he get to? There he is. 39-39 with 26 seconds remaining and the clock moving on down. Ball came loose, picked up in there by Millersburg. Then they tried to go underneath with it. Turnaround shot blocked by Stroop right in the hands of Allman. Oh, on the baseline for 2. They found Snyder on the baseline. Boy, did he have a chance there after the good block on Allman. But then Snyder right there to pick it up. There's a shot from the wing for 3. It's good by Mace. Mace hits a 3. Here's a shot at the buzzer, no good. So that's going to do it. The Trojans end up going ahead by 1 at the end of 3 quarters of this red hot ball game. It's UDA 42, the visiting Millersburg Indians 41. Wow, what a ball game. 8 minutes to go. Millersburg will inbound the basketball to begin the 4th and final period here at UDA. Berkey spinning it over here for Wary. Back out there for Snyder. Snyder goes inside. Here's Allman stepping up for 2. It's good. So Millersburg back on top, 43-42. And back come the Trojans. You just can't afford, neither team can afford to miss going down the court. They just have got to keep shooting and keep hitting. Peters bouncing it over here now for Warner. Warner inside for Austin Markle. Markle to the hoop, but no, before the shot, a foul called. Hold called on Allman. Only the 3rd foul of the half for Millersburg. So non-shooting. Warner will loop this one back here for Markle. If Markle wants to get hot offensively, now's his chance. I'll tell you. Here's Andis with it. Andis trying to drive it in. Hold foul called on Wary. 4th team foul. You only have a 2nd up there. Maybe it's only a 3rd. I'm not sure. At any rate, UD will inbound it again. Here for Shiley. Shiley pushing it back here for Markle. There's a walk called on Warner as he tries to take it inside. So the Millersburgers will have a chance to expand on their 1-point margin. As Millersburg inbounds the ball here for Berkey. Berkey up front. This is that Corio it was. This is Berkey again. Back here for Allman. Corio inside he goes, stolen away by Peters. Picked off that errant pass, and back with it come the Trojans. Still with an opportunity. Here's a shot inside, way off the mark. Rebound shot put up by Peters, wouldn't go. He's fouled. Peters is fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Alec battling like heck underneath there, I'll tell you. And let's see if Alec's on from the foul line. He will shoot 2. The other night, Alec had 5 points, all of them fourth quarter foul shots against Williams Valley. Well, let's see if Alec can hit a couple here. First one, no good. He'll shoot one more to tie up the ball game. 43-42 Millersburg by 1. Alec Peters with a chance to tie the score. Here's his shot. It is good. We're tied up at 43 all. 6:45 remaining in this barn burner. Or what did Yogi Berra call it? A cliff dweller. Whatever. Here's Berkey pushing it over the wing. Shot for 3 by Wary. Short. Rebound comes down over there to Allman. Allman dumping it inside. Shot put up over there. Good for 2. That's that Corio. He hasn't scored many, but that was a big one right there. 45-43. Millersburg by 2. Here's Antis. Antis looking inside here. Nothing. Well, let's see. Picks it up, goes out in the wing. Warner wanted to shoot it, was blocked off. He'll loop it back here for Justin Antis. Now here's Peters. Peters inside. They'll try to push it. Tapped away, but Antis has it. Here's Antis from way outside for 3. It's good. Justin Antis for 3. 46-45 UDA by 1. Corio taking it around to the front, pushing it over the wing. This is Wary. Wary taking it inside, dumps it back over here. Corio from on the wing, no good. Rebounded in air control to Warner. Warner will bring it up court for the UDA Trojans. Warner, tried to go underneath. He did. Shot, no good. Oh my gosh, when is Markle going to get one to go? But he will be shooting 2. Oh, wait a minute. No, he's not. He's going to say they did it on the floor. Man, I thought he was shooting. I guess not. There's a pass inside for 2. Antis with the alley-oop inbounds play, working to perfection. 48-45 UDA by 3. What a seesaw battle this has been. Here's Berkey rolling it on the baseline, pushing it back outside. They go with it. Berkey for 3. It's good. Nope. Basket is good. We have a foul called underneath. Basket is good. Got a foul called underneath on Antis, I think. No, on Warner. 48-48 tie. 5:01 left in the ball game. Millersburg inbounds the ball. UDA, the crowd chanting UDA. Wary with it. Wary over in the baseline. Berkey, he'll work it back out in front. Near side it comes here. Here's Wary with it. Inside the ball came loose. It's on the floor. Who's got it? Big pile up. On the tie up, it's going to be UDA ball. Well, the Trojans with 4:34 left here in the ball game. All tied up at 48 all, and UD will inbound the ball. Warner up court for UDA. What a tough, tiring ball game this has got to be. Man, these guys are just putting out all over the place here. Lots of energy. There's Antis with it. Antis will work it over the wing. Shiley looping it inside for Peters. Peters will have to take it back outside, but dumping it here for Warner. Into the corner it goes for Markle. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game right now. So less than 4, inside of 4 minutes. Peters dumping it back out here for Shiley. Shiley looking for something underneath. Here's Antis with it. Antis is held, and a foul should be called on 14 Allman, I would think. It is. None shooting. 5th team foul, I think it is. All right, so Warner will inbound the ball. Warner inbounding right over here for Peters. Peters sets up from the outside. Good for 2. Alec Peters for 2. It's 50-48, UD by 2. Alex set up over here, and he'll knock him down. Inside they go with a nice pass and a foul called. Foul will be maybe on Peters. I'm not sure. But at any rate, I am sure that Snyder will be going to the foul line, shooting 2 for Millersburg. Foul was on Antis, his second. The 3:36, not a problem there. First shot by Snyder is good. 50-49, UDA by 1. Second shot, also good. Tied up 50 all, 50-50. 3:35 remaining. I'm counting it down now. Inside here for Shiley. Shiley pushing it back over here for Warner. Warner's going to drive the baseline, puts a shot up and in, good for 2. Warner with a good drive, leaning in heavily there on Berkey, but putting the shot up and in very, very nicely. Berkey wandering around here now, stopping at the foul line, spreading it out over here. Here's Corio, bouncing it back for Berkey for 3. It's good. It's good. Berkey for 3. Millersburg on top by 1. Inside of 3 minutes to play. Here's Peters. Back outside here. Shiley. Over the wing. Warner with it. Warner wants to take it inside, looking for 2 off the boards, too high. Ball underneath, controlled to Millersburg. 2:40 remaining. Millersburg by 1. Berkey up court. Second half championship at stake. On the baseline, they drive it underneath. Ball came loose, rolled out of bounds, going to stay down here. They say it went off Peters. It was rolling loose underneath there. Alec just couldn't quite grab a hold of that. Couple of guys looking for it. And Snyder will inbound the ball for Millersburg. Back outside to come. Wary for 3. In and out. And a big sigh and a big foul. Foul will be called on Allman. He'll pick up his 4th. It'll be the team's 7th. And so Shiley will go to the line for UDA. He will be shooting a huge 1-and-1. So let's see if Justin can put this first one in, tie up the ball game. I'll show you the clock as soon as he shoots the first one. Here's Justin's first try. It is good. 53-53, 2:23 remaining. Justin will shoot the bonus. Come on, big guy. Here's his second try. It is no good. The rebound comes down to Corio, and we're tied at 53 with 2:20 remaining in the ball game. The fans have gotten their money's worth tonight. Win, lose, or draw at the end of regulation, and timeout called by Coach Bingaman. So we've got 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's tied. Millersburg will have the ball when we come back. Well, 2 ball clubs battling tooth and nail here now, and the Indians of Millersburg will inbound the ball. Snyder getting ready to do that for his Millersburg Indians. Back here for Berkey. He gets carried, Berkey, but I'm not sure about that. I think so. At any rate, I'm sure he has the basketball. And he's going to dump it inside here. Here goes Snyder with a rush. Foul shot. Bucket's good. Foul will be on Markle, his 4th. And to the foul line will go Snyder, shooting 1 to get 3. Here's his one shot. It's in and out, no good. Peters with a rebound. Last foul was on Antis, his 3rd. It was not on Markle. It was on Antis, his 3rd. Here's Justin Antis with it. Stepping back, looking for 3 off the mark on the left side. Out of bounds, it goes off Millersburg as Corio left to go off his hands. So the Trojans, trailing by 2, will inbound the basketball. 1:41 remaining in regulation time here in this big ball game. Pushing it back here, Markle. Here's Antis with it. Justin from outside for 3. Just off the mark. High it bounces, and a foul called on the rebound. Markle will pick up the foul, I think. I'm not sure what happened out here to Snyder. Oh, he pulled something or got maybe a Charlie horse or an ankle. Didn't see what happened with him. But he's going to have to check out of the ball game now as Shade gets off the bench to come in and replace Snyder. Anyway, with a minute and a half remaining, Millersburg with the basketball. They lead by 2. Here's Berkey. Foul on Warner was his 3rd. They'll pick it up and go into the corner with it. Now on the baseline, bumping it there for Weary. That's the kid right there. How many times have I mentioned it tonight? And Coach Calnon calls timeout. Trojan now trailing by 4 with a minute 15 remaining. Be right back. Trojans inbounding the basketball after the timeout. Warner will carry it across the timeline now. Clock down to a minute 10. Bounce pass inside here for Andis. Andis for 2. No good. Rebound comes down here and Shiley has it. He has it ripped out of his hands. And Berkey will pick up the foul. And Shiley will go to the line shooting 2 large foul shots. Wow. Can Justin get these to go down with 1:03? And it's a 1-and-1. So Justin has to make the first one so he can shoot the bonus. Here's his first try. It is no good. In and out, recovered there by Corio. Clock down to less than a minute to play. So the Trojans are going to have to go after him now. Up the court comes Shade with it, and a foul called. Foul will go the other way. Shade will pick up the charge. And the Trojans with a glimmer of life here yet. Shade picks up the charge foul. And the Trojans will inbound the ball with 44.6 seconds remaining. Warner coming back up the court. Near wing it comes here for Stroop. Stroop looking right underneath. He goes for a shot fake. Shot put up no good, out of bounds. It goes, going to stay up here. And Snyder returning to the lineup for the Millersburg Indians, replacing Miller, who was in there. 44 seconds left in the ball game. And timeout called by the Trojans as they could not get anyone loose on the inbounds play. Good coverage by the Indians. So we still have 43.9 seconds remaining, and UD will be inbounding the ball trailing by 4 underneath their own basket. Wait a minute, Peters wanted to come in, but he wasn't signaled in, so he can't come in yet. So we're going to see what happens now with the final 44 seconds. Right here comes to Shiley. Shiley tries to take it in, pushing it back here for Stroop over the wing. Here's Warner. Warner trying to take it inside, but he's fouled. Kyle Warner, a good foul shooter, will go to the line shooting 1-and-1 for UDA. Correction, Kyle will be shooting 2. He will be shooting 2 with 37 seconds left. Here's Kyle's first shot. It is good. 57-54. Stroop leaves the ball game. Peters back in there for UDA. And it'll be Kyle Warner at the line to get the Trojans to within 2 with this shot if he makes it. And he did. 57-55. Trojans trailing by 2. Here comes Corio with it. Corio double teamed to tie it up. It's tie up and a tie up. It'll stay Millersburg. It'll stay Millersburg with 32 seconds left. And it'll be Snyder inbounding the basketball for the Millersburg Indians on their own half of the court. They loop it inside here for that Allman. Allman wicks it right on the baseline. And a foul is going to be called. Foul will be on Andis. And that will send Corio to the line shooting a 1-and-1. So let's see if Corio can miss this first, so this would be awfully big. Here's his first try. It is good. 58-55, a 3-point lead. Markle comes back into the ball game to replace Mace for UDA. 26.5 seconds remaining. Millersburg by 3, and Corio can make it 4 if he puts this one in, which he did. 4-point ball game now, and in come the Trojans. They're got to look for a quick 3. 22 seconds. Here's Andis stretching one up from outside. It is no good. The rebound comes out underneath, however. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded to Millersburg, and a foul called with just 13.9, or you might say 14 seconds remaining. And that might have done it for UDA, as the Trojans will send a Millersburger to the foul line, shooting a big 1-and-1 with only 14 seconds left. To the line goes Allman. The foul was on Warner, his fourth, but that's of no consequence now with only 13.9 seconds left. So, shooting a 1-and-1 is Allman for Millersburg. He can give him the 60th point if he makes the first one, which he did not. Rebound, however, comes down here, another foul, and that'll send Wary to the foul line, shooting for Millersburg. So that's the situation we're in now, with just 12.6 seconds left. And Wary will go to the line. Stroop coming out of the ball game for Peters, who picked up his second personal. But it'll be Wary at the line, and this is the kid that I've said all night long is going to be the difference. He makes the first one, 60-55. Millersburg by 5, and he will shoot one more. Here's his second shot. It is good. 61-55, 6-point lead now as Warner brings it down. He might as well hang one up from here. He will. For 3, no good. Rebounded inside to Andis, no good. Rebound comes down here, 4 seconds. Andis from outside for 2, no good. Couldn't get anything to go down. That's going to do it. The Millersburg Indians have won the big ball game here over our Trojans by a final score of 61-55, and a happy bunch of Indians under Coach Bingaman out here, taking the Trojans to task here at home. And by gosh, they did play a good ball game. And the Trojans, disappointed of course now, are out of it for a second half championship, or a championship overall. But they go to a 5-2 in the second half of the league. Millersburg 5-1, I think it is, or 6-1, something like that. I don't know. At any rate, congratulations to Coach Bingaman and his Millersburg Ball Club on a fine outing tonight here in a crowded gymnasium at UDA. So we'll see you at the next Trojan outing, which will not be quite as meaningful in the standing, but it certainly wants to get the boys back on track here now. And that'll come up here on next Thursday, when the Trojans will host the East Juniata Tigers, I believe it is. So good night from UDA. Well, good night from UDA. The final score again, like 61-55. I think a 6-point differential. See you later.
She has participated in football cheerleading and boys basketball cheerleading. Her clubs and activities include student council. Her hobbies and interests are hanging out with friends.
Tonight's senior night here, and I almost missed it completely. They introduced the wrestler girl, who I'm sorry, I'm not sure what her first name is, and then a green girl.
Good luck. We will miss you.
Unfortunately, they're faced the other way, so we'll listen.
Coming to all the games. I love you. Next is senior Courtney Pendle. She has participated in cheerleading and softball. Her clubs and activities include student council, prom committee, conservation club, FFA, yearbook, powder puff football, and she was recording secretary and historian. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year college in the business field and eventually continue to get her master's in that degree. The coach's comments: the leader of the squad, the coach's daughter. Wherever she is, there is always a certain young fellow not too far behind. Your smile can be contagious. We will miss you. Good luck. Courtney's message to her parents: Mom, thanks for always being there when I needed to make tough decisions, and also for supporting me in everything I did throughout my high school years. Love, Courtney. Our first senior statistician, Chad Kinch. He was a student trainer for football for 2 years and 4 years for basketball. His clubs and activities include the Green Team, Student Council, School Play, and National Honor Society. Chad plans to go on to college and major in nursing. Coach's comments: Chad has been a devoted part of this team for 4 years. He reads the coaches' minds and always has our supplies prepared ahead of time. His dedication and loyalty to this sport is second to none. Thanks, Chad, for your efforts to help this team from behind the scenes. We're proud of you. Chad's message to his parents: I would like to thank my parents for always being there and for the support they have given me this season. Our next senior statistician is Jill Kuppenhaber. She has participated in volleyball and softball. She has been on the honor roll. Her hobbies and interests include sports and skiing. She plans to attend Penn State to major in sports medicine. Coach's comments: Jill has been a student manager for just 1 season, but her devotion and loyalty to this team has been outstanding. From filling water bottles to putting away and getting out supplies, Jill has been a great addition to our team. We will miss her contagious smile. Thanks for a great year. We're proud of you. Jill's message to her parents: thanks for always being there for me throughout high school. Our first senior basketball player is Alec Peters. He has participated in varsity football and varsity basketball. His clubs and activities include basketball club, FFA, and euchre club. His hobbies and interests include hunting, fishing, and hanging out with his friends. He plans to attend Lock Haven University, majoring in criminal justice. Coach's comments: Alec has been a pleasant surprise to the coaching staff and has given more to this team than we thought he could. His fire and intensity is an inspiration to the team, and his heart is huge. Thanks, Alec, for making the most of your opportunities. We are very proud of you. Alex's message to his parents: thanks for your support throughout the years. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Thanks for everything. Our next senior is Justin Shiley. He has participated in basketball. His clubs and activities include euchre and basketball club. He has been mentioned in Who's Who of America among high school students. His hobbies and interests include sports, hunting, fishing, chilling with friends, working on the Z class. Future plans are to attend college at Lock Haven University, majoring in criminal justice. Coach's comments: Justin has been a major reason behind our team's success over the past 2 seasons. His hard work on the boards and his ability to hit the open shot will be missed. Justin has always placed the team first, sacrificing his own scoring statistics in favor of the team win. We are very proud of you, Justin. Justin's message to his parents: thanks for all the good times and being there for me. Love yous. Our next senior is Kyle Warner. He has participated in basketball and baseball. His clubs and activities include basketball club, computer club, conservation club, FFA, and euchre. His hobbies and interests include hunting, sports, fishing, and horseback riding. He plans to attend college to study accounting. Coach's comments: Kyle is a tough kid and is as hard of a competitor as you'll ever see. His laser-guided passes and tough defense have given the UDA faithful a lot to cheer about this season. His ball handling and defense will be missed next year. We're proud of you. Kyle's message to his parents: Mom and Dad, I've been playing this game of basketball since I was in kindergarten. I want to thank you for always being there. I want you to know how much it means to me that you were at every single one of my games. It didn't matter how far away the game was or who we played, you were always there. To Dad, the most important thing you have taught me is something I learned just by watching you. You have shown me a strong work ethic that is second to none. You taught me to give 100%, both physically and mentally. And you taught me to never give up. To Mom, thanks for cheering the team on and encouraging me to always play hard, to always do my best, but most of all, thanks for reminding me to take time to have fun and enjoy the game. Oh, and thanks for always having my uniform clean, even when I forgot about it. Mom and Dad, I love you both, and I really do know what all you have done for me. A special thanks for always being there to my teammates and for a good season. I want to wish the underclassmen the best of luck next year. Our last senior is Justin Antis. He has participated in basketball and baseball. His clubs and activities include Conservation Club, Basketball Videos Club, and Euchre Club. His honors include, as a sophomore, he was named to the Tri-Valley League All-Star third team. As a junior, Justin was MVP of the Tri-Valley League All-Star First Team, the Patriot News Big 15 Honorable Mention, Upper Dauphin Sentinel Player of the Year, Pottsville Nativity Tip-Off Tournament All-Star Team, the Patriot News District 3 Class AA All-Tournament Team, one of 5 players picked, Pottsville Republican Herald All-Area All-Star Team, second team, Attitude Award at Lebanon Valley College Point Guard Big Man Camp, MVP at Susquehanna Basketball Team Camp. As a senior, as of 1/20, he was named to the Pottsville Nativity Tip-Off Tournament All-Star Team. The Patriot News Big 15 Honorable Mention, reached the goal of 1,000 points scored at Upper Dauphin Area High School. He is currently 4th leading scorer in UDA history and holds the school record for most three-pointers in one career. His hobbies and interests include all sports and being outdoors. His future plans are to attend college with an undecided major and play basketball. Coach's comments. Justin has played this past season with such high expectations and pressure, but has come through like a champion. Justin's work ethic, attitude, and coachability are the best we've ever been around. Justin's scoring ability is well known, but the best thing is that he scored by being a total team player. We are very proud of you, Justin. Justin's message to his parents. I would like to thank my parents for always being there for me and for helping me become the best I could be. I would also like to thank my sister for being there and for giving me someone to talk to. Thanks to Coach Hain, Coach Calnon, and the rest of the coaching staff who has helped us since 5th grade or before. I would also like to say good luck to my teammates next year. And to my fellow seniors, thanks for a rough but fun year. Also, I would like to thank all my grandparents for their support and their help when I couldn't find a ride.
Well, good evening once again, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Indians of Juniata here at UDA in a TVL ball game. The next to last one on the season, I think it is, for the Trojans at any rate. They're coming in here with a record of 5-2. And they'll have EJ tonight and then Juniata at home to close out the season next Monday night. So we hope that the Trojans can get back on track tonight here now as they continue their quest of more wins here in the Tri-Valley League. The Trojans are going to have to get a lot of help from a lot of other teams if they wish to get back into it, having dropped that tough ball game the other night to Millersburg, which kind of took the starch out of their hopes for a second half championship. But there's a lot of wheels turning out there. Halifax has to meet Millersburg yet, and you never know what those Wildcats are up to from Halifax. So hope lingers here for the Trojans, but nevertheless, we need to pick up win number 6 tonight here against these EJ Tigers, and we'll be set to go here after the introduction of the ball clubs, and then we'll be right back with the opening tip-off of tonight's ball game. This is the final home game for these young seniors now. Shiley and Peters. Markle, the only one starting tonight who is not a senior. So we'll be set with the opening tip-off following the national anthem. We'll be right back. With Parents' Night happening before the ball game tonight, game getting started a little late here now. It's just about 10 of 8. In fact, it's about 6 or 7 minutes of 8. But we're ready to go. Trojans send out Antis, Shiley, Peters, Warner, and Markle. So let's see if we get a good game out of these boys again tonight. They have been consistently good all year, just dropping 2 here in the second half. And fairly close ball games. Millersburg by 6 the other night. So we'll look to take charge of these Tigers early and often and get it going. They're checking Peters' arm. Peters has a band of some kind or something on his arm, and yeah, he's okay. Here we go. We'll pick up the boys from the Tiger Ball Club here as we go along. Saved inbounds by the Trojans. Nice save by Marco there. Was just about going out of bounds. Inbounds here for Warner. Over the wing there for Antis. Antis will take it inside. Hops to a stop. Puts an 8-footer up and in good. It's 2-0. Trojans on top. As I said, we'll gain these guys here. I wasn't really looking. That's Pinto, number 3. Over the wing it goes to that 2-5 guy. 5 is Herb. Here's a baseline drive for 2, no good. Rebounded nicely in here to Warner. Warner coming up court for UDA with a rush. He'll pull it up. Now tries to go underneath with it. Bounce back to him. Here's Peters underneath. One good fake. Drops it here for Markle for 2. Good bounce pass from Alec Peters to Austin Markle, and Markle makes the first layup of the ball game. Let that be many, many more. Nobody has their fingers crossed better than I do for that Austin Markle. What a heck of an athlete, and he has just had all kinds of problems lately scoring some points. So he's got the first bucket of the night that he's attempted, and that's good. 2-5 circling inside. They'll go to Herb, then bounces it on the baseline. They try to roll it inside to Herb. The ball on the floor, picked up. Well, let's see. Underneath it goes, blocked out of there. They're going to call a foul. I think the one official called a block. Okay, now the other guy did too. Peters has called a foul. Oh, Alec really hammered that one out of there, did he not? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, well anyway. Alec with a big smile on his face after that one. Alex had, if any problems at all in the last several ball games, it's foul trouble. So he picks up number 1. Herb at the line shooting 1. His first shot, good. He'll shoot 2. It's 4-1. And Herb can cut the lead in half. Nope, not that time. Rebound comes down over here. Herb's got it. Swings it back out here. 2-5 for 3. Off the mark. And on the rebound, controlled in there to number 14. He puts it home. It's 4-3, UD by 1. 14 is Graybill, and 25 Fisher. Here's Warner looking for 2. It is no good, but a foul called. Foul will be on number 3, Pinto, and that will send Warner to the line shooting 2. First shot by Kyle, perfect. It's funny how you expect perfection from some of these young fellas, and Kyle's one of them. Yep, maybe it's putting your hopes too high, but by gosh, he whacked her. Second try, good. Way to go, Kyle. Warner. And back with it come the Tigers. Tigers pouncing it inside here. Here's Herb, goes on the baseline. Shot from over there by Fisher, no good. Rebound comes down in here to Shiley strongly. Up here for Andis. Andis picking it up on the right wing. Justin will play it out in front now as he circles to the top of the circle for Markle. Peters. Peters looking for something to develop inside. Instead comes back outside here for Markle. Markle takes it inside, looking for 2. Nope. Shot put up, no good. Rebound comes out of bounds. It's going to stay down here. They're going to say it belongs to the UDA Trojans, and Warner will inbound the ball. Inbounds right here to Peters for 2. Nope. A hold foul call, and Alec will go to the line, shooting 2. Alex made his first one. Here's his second try. It's good. Alec Peters with 2 good foul shots. And back with it comes Herb. Herb across the timeline over there for that Fisher. Fisher looping it towards the baseline, and out of bounds it goes. He plays it off Markle and knocks it out of bounds. Did Herb that time. And Graybill will inbound the ball for the Tigers. Number 34 into the lineup for East Juniata. There's Herb. Inside here for 14. Here's Graybill. Graybill loops one up. It is no good. Rebounded in there to Peters. Peters tried to drop it back and then Pinto, but they're going to call a kickball on Pinto, so it'll be UD getting the ball back anyway. 5:26 remaining in the first quarter. The Trojans up by 5, 8-3. And Warner bringing it up court for UDA, as he has 197 times this year, or more, probably more. Here's Peters from outside looking for three. It's good. Alex having fun tonight. Look at that smile. All right, way to go. That's what it is. This is a sport. You're supposed to have fun. It's a game. And Alec is taking it that way tonight for sure. Looking good out there. Here's a dump over to baseline. Shot for two. It's good. Nice bucket there by Graybill. And back comes Warner with it. Warner will pick it up over the right wing side. Dumps it into the corner there. And a push foul called on Herb. It's going to be Laudenschlager and Stroop coming into the ballgame. They will replace Peters and Shiley for the UDA. And Antis will inbound the basketball for the Trojans. For Markle. Near wing. Warner. Phil Stroop inside. Stroop has it. Wants to go for two. A little bit short. Rebound comes down there to that Pinto. And they'll drop it back. Here's a steal over here. Then right away it comes back to them. Shot from over there for three. No good. And on the rebound it's going to be Markle. Grabbing that rebound for UDA. Here's Markle pushing it on the near baseline here for Warner. Warner's fouled. He'll go to the foul line. 34 Ocker will pick up the foul. And Kyle will be back to the foul line shooting two more for UDA. Here's Kyle's first try. It's perfect. 12-5. 4:18 remaining. Show you the clock as soon as Kyle makes this one. Kyle looking to go 4 for 4 in the early going here from the free throw line. It is perfect. 13-5, 4:18 left here in the first quarter. Here's a steal in there by Andis. Andis stopping 15-foot jumper. No good. Rebounded. He's going to try a 4-foot jumper. Nope, not quite. A 3-footer? Yes. Okay. Justin Andis with 3 shots at it. Ball tipped loose on the inbounds play. Now there's a wrestling match going on here. Andis makes a steal over the corner. He's got it, but they're going to say he went out of bounds. Good hustle, and the coach of East Juniata calls a timeout. 3:58 remaining here. The Trojans really hustling like crazy tonight, and they have a 10-point lead here with play remaining here in the first quarter. All right. Timeout is over, and Fisher loops it over into the wing, intended for Pinto, but out of bounds it goes, and so it'll be UDA ball. 3:50 remaining in the first quarter. Warner up court for UD. Kyle across the timeline as the Trojans elect to set something up inside here. In there for Stroop. Stroopy goes on the base, on the floor with it, back outside. Pushing it over there now for a pass outside for Andis. Andis near wing over here. Here's Warner for three. Looks good from here. Wide off the mark. And a rebound comes down in there to that Goodling, or Graybill. And Fisher has it. Over the wing there for Pinto. Pinto takes it on the wing. Now outside it'll come to Herb. Pinto, number 3. Pinto drives it inside, looking for two. It was a nice move, but it didn't go anywhere. And on the rebound, let's see. They got underneath too far. They had to spin it back out here to Herb. Herb spins around, puts a shot up, and in good. Well, Herb spinning around, Stroop might have been out there. And he put it home. Here's Marco with it for UD. For Warner, over the wing. Andis has it. Into the corner for Laudenschlager. Likes to see Zach Rip on here. Markle. And Warner. They spin it around the perimeter here. Now inside for Stroopy, back outside. Here's Markle from outside for three, just off the mark a little bit, and the rebound comes down there to Graybill. Quickly ahead they go to Herb. Herb looking for something to develop over here for that Fisher. Fisher will wind it inside, looking for two. It is good. 15-9 now. Twice they have been able to penetrate pretty much openly underneath that Trojan basket. So the Trojans now need to go to work and concentrate a little bit of defense and Get a little offense going here. Here's Stroopy. Stroopy tried to throw it back over this way. Hammered. Over the wing it goes for Pinto. He loses the handle. Good behind the back dribble by Warner. Warner will take this one and dump it right here for Markle for two. It's good. Austin Markle got her to go down there nicely that time. And back with it comes the Tigers. Herb looping it on the baseline over there for that Graybill. Now inside for Herb. Herb looking for two. Had it blocked out of there. Picked up in here by Warner. Warner spinning it up court for UDA. Pushing it here near side. Here it gets tapped around in there. Outside they'll go with it. Shot by Andis for two. Off the mark. Rebound tapped over the near wing. Here it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans. And it'll be inbounded by the Tigers with 1:18 remaining here in the first quarter. And back comes Herb. Near side here for Pinto. 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Herb with it. Herb. Shiley and Peters back into the ball game for UDA. On the baseline now, out in front it comes. A spin there for a shot for three. It's no good. Rebounded in there to that 14 Graybill. He'll take the baseline drive. Not good. Way outside. 24-foot tries. Good by Fisher. And back come the Trojans now. It's a 17-12 ball game. Trojans will count it down now as there's only 30 seconds right now remaining here in the quarter. The Trojans will let the clock wind down here now and then play for a final shot, which has a percentage of completion of around 4% this year. I don't know. It could be more than that, but it doesn't seem like it. So often we play it down. There's 9 seconds remaining. Now they're going to start to make a move. Let's see if we can get something here. They loop it over here. Now over the side it goes. Here's Peters for three. That's short. And again, the Trojans do not score, but they did count the clock down. So it's 17-12 yet with a 5-point differential here at the end of one. Tigers with the advantage of inbounding here on the second quarter. Pinto will play it on the wing. He and Herb play it out in front as they try to go around the perimeter and develop something underneath. Peters in there guarding on number 23. Schwartz. Here's Pinto taking it inside for two. It's no good. Rebound comes down nicely. Shiley with the rebound. Back there for Warner. Warner taking it down on the right wing. He'll pick it up out here for Andis. Andis takes it inside, puts a little 8-footer up and in. Good. Went sliding to the paint, but he's okay. 19-12 UD. Graybill trying to make a move, does so inside. Looks like he walked at the end there, but with Marco with the rebound that time for Peters. Across the court, it comes over here for Warner. Inside, Shiley for two. Oh, that set shot didn't go that time for Justin. Underneath it is that they're trying to roll it out, but it couldn't come. And back with it comes Herb, looping it ahead here for Fisher. Fisher takes it inside for two. It's good off the glass. 19-14. This is Warner for Antis. Justin in the inside here for Shiley. His pass blocked. Picked up in there by that Schwartz, and back with it come the Tigers. Into the wing here for Pinto. Pinto will drive the baseline. Loops it out in front here for Herb. Herb drops it near wing, and then a walk will be called on Schwartz. Schwartz is going to check out of the ball game now as that number 34 Ocker back in there for the Tigers. 6:25 remaining here in the half. Stroop in the ball game there, and Stroopy, they push it back out here for Warner now. Right inside on the baseline it goes for Markle, and Markle's fouled. And Austin will go to the line and shooting two. Austin got himself way underneath the bucket that time. And his shot went up like a bullet, but it was foul. It was somebody was hanging on his arm. So Austin will go to the line shooting two. Here's Austin's first shot, and it is good. It's Austin's second try, and that is good also. Two good foul shots by that Austin Markle. And we've got another young fella coming into the ball game now, number 50, Jarabek, for the Tigers. Here's Herb passing it ahead here now for that Graybill. Graybill for Herb. Herb are going to have it go back court, and the UD will take over. Yep. So the Trojans, Austin Marco, will inbound the basketball here for Warner. Warner has Antis over in the right wing. Peters in deep. Back out here for Markle. Or for Antis, rather. Antis pushing it here for Markle. Now near side. Warner. Warner looping it over in the wing that time, but a little bit too far. Antis was in there, but he backs out looking for three. Wow. Huh? Is that a three or what? Yepper. 24-14. Ball loose on the end of the court. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be off the Trojans. The Trojans felt it was off the Tigers, and they kind of just watched that ball roll out of bounds there, but they ruled it was off the Trojans. So anyway, here's a bounce pass inside. Jarabek rolls it back out. Shot from the wing over here for three. In and out. Wouldn't stay down. Stroop with a rebound. Good rebound by Phil Stroop that time, who has to get up about an inch or two, and he's up at the height of the rim. Big guy. Phil, here's a Marco with it. Marco taking the baseline shot for two, just a bit too long. Rebound there to Herb. Herb coming up court with it, spins it around over in the wing over there for that shot by Fisher, no good. Rebound comes down here to Markle. Markle breaking back. Brett's a bounce pass over here nicely for Warner for two. Good bounce pass from Austin Markle to Kyle Warner, and Kyle made that one look easy, and timeout called by the Tigers. It's 26-14 with 4:53 remaining here in the first half. Fisher coming over there to inbound the basketball following the EJ timeout. This is Herb with it for that Pinto guy. Gonna watch for something to develop inside here now. Pinto back outside. He'll go over the wing, over the baseline there for Graybill. Bounce pass inside. Here's that Schwartz, blocked out of there nicely by Stroop, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be the Tiger ball, but the Trojan fans like that Phil Stroop block that time, and we'll hold everything. They're going to inbound the play here as the signal from the bench for Landschlager come in was too late. The player had already had the ball, so they didn't allow Zach to get in here yet. Stroopy blocking him off that time nicely there on the end line. Fisher was over there now for Herb again. Herb into the wing. Now they'll try to loop it inside. Here's Herb inside for two. It is no good. But Herb will go to the line, shooting two freebies. Last foul was on Peters, his second. He'll depart the ball game now as Shiley and Landschlager come back in to replace Peters and Stroop for UD. Missed the second shot too, and Marco with a remarkable rebound. Whoop, that is stolen away from him though. Here's a shot put up and a foul called. And that will send Herb back to the line, shooting two one more time. Foul was on Austin Markle. Herb at the line has completed his third miss in a row. Here's his next try. Well, he got 1 out of 4. Okay. 26-15, 11-point UDA lead. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in a half. Here's Warner. Warner bounces it over here for Markle. Markle looking for something inside. Shiley got it inside. Oh, Shiley could have made a turn. He elected to dump it back out here for Kyle Warner. Warner will take it in. Jumps it over in the wing. Shot from outside for 3. Nope, not quite that time. The rebound comes down in there to that Fisher. We'll give it to Herb, and Herb up the court. Ooh, Herb is pushing it over here for Graybill. Graybill for 2. It's good. Well, Graybill shot over a couple of guys that time and put that one home. 26-17, 9-point margin for UD. Here's Warner. Warner or Markle. Warner goes to take it in. He'll bounce it back outside. Inside here for Landschlager. Landschlager wanted to go on the baseline with it, but the ball's tipped away. And back with it comes Herb. Herb out in front here. Oh, the fans wanted a foul. No foul called. Back over the wing it goes. Now a nice pass inside here for two. He shot it too hard. And on the beyond it comes back down here, and Herb's got it on the baseline. He's looking for a reverse layup. Good for two. Herb is an athlete, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Calnon. He's going to take a 30-second timeout now and find out what the boys are up to. There's 2:25 remaining here in the half. Trojans leading by 7. Peters and Stroop back into the ball game now for UDA as we start after the Trojan timeout. Here is Warner taking it up for two, a little bit short. Markle has the rebound on the baseline back here. He'll pick it up, and a foul called as Fisher is all over Austin Markle. 6th team foul. Trojans have committed 3 here in the period, and Peters owns 2 of them. Nice pass inside, nice bucket. The crowd over there, somebody, you couldn't hear it in the tape, but somebody in the crowd over there on their crowd went, "Aw." Like it was too easy, and it was. Yes. Nice bounce pass inside. Graybill looking for 2. It's good. Graybill just stuck it up there, and as though there was no one home there. There's a near wing. Markle back here for Warner. Warner looping it on the baseline. Back outside here. Stroop takes it in. Now looking for 2. It is no good. Return shot. No good. Phil missed a pair from a foot out. That time just couldn't get it to roll in. Rolled all over the rim, but wouldn't roll in. Here's a baseline shot for 2. It's good. Nice bucket and a good move inside there by Pinto that time. And back with it come the Trojans. It's 23-28, the Trojan margin, which was 12, now down to 5. So can't be too reckless against this Tiger team. Here's Markle. Near side here for Warner. Warner from outside for 3. Off the mark. Rebound into there to Antis. Spins it back out here for Peters. Now Markle has it. Near side again for a pass inside. Tipped away. Tried to go in there for Stroop, but couldn't do it. And the ball comes ahead here now for that Pinto guy. Well, he knocked over Peters, but no call, no block, no foul. And back come the Trojans. So the Trojans dodged the bullet there. The Tigers might have gotten this lead down to 3. Markle for 2. It's good. Good swift pass. That patented pass. That dart. The dart that Warner throws. And Peters right there, or Markle right there to receive it. Here's a nice rebound by Markle. Then he throws it away. Here is Graybill. Over the wing it goes. For 2. It's good. That's that Herb. 30-25, 9 seconds remaining. So they're going to have to do something quickly here as Andis tries to take it inside. Oh, the coach over here wants a walk right here. Not going to get it. Nope. And it's, boy, he's really giving the official a lip over there as this, what coach, jeez. Anyway, it'll be Andis at the line for UDA shooting a 1-and-1. First shot, no good. Rebound comes down this way. Here is a Fisher. Here's a long shot for 3. Off the mark, no good. Return is good. If it goes, it's good. Good bucket by Herb right at the buzzer. And so the Trojans lead by 3 at halftime against this East Juniata ball club. The Tigers really sneaking up on our Trojans. It's 30-27 at the end of the first half. Wow. Well, the teams are back now as we get set to go with the final half here at UDA for the 2003-2004 season. And the sparse but vocal crowd over here from EJ, they're very sparse on a night like this when snow, sleet, rain, hail, and about anything else you can think of is coming tonight. And but they ventured down here to back their East Juniata Tigers, and right now the Tigers are hanging in there. So UD with the advantage of inbounding here to begin the second half, and here we go. Need to pull away now. Put these Tigers, tame these Tigers down here. Here's Peters looping it back here for Andis. Andis taking it across the circle. Nice pass inside. One fake, one shot, but no points coming out of that one. However, It'll be Warner going to the foul line for UDA, shooting 2. Kyle to shoot a pair. Here's his first one. It is good. Kyle Warner just as good on this end of the court as he is on the other end of the court. Kyle said, doesn't matter to me. Same height, same distance. That's all you got to know. Here is his second try. And it is good as a first. 32-27. UD by 5. Herb with it. Over there, Fisher. Ooh, near steal. Herb dumping it over the baseline. Here's a Fisher for 3. That's way short. Return shot put up and a push foul called on Warner. Kyle, that time, I'm afraid you're going to be able to see that one, Kyle. As Graybill went to get the rebound, or whatever you call it, of that shot, Kyle gave a little shove underneath. And the ref standing right there, flagging for his first foul of the ball game. First shot, good. It's 32-30 now as the Tigers have come back to within 2. Warner trying to dump it inside, pushes it here for Shiley. Shiley for 2, it's good. Shiley with that little right-handed looping shot up there after a good pass and good penetration by Warner and Peters. They dumped it to Shiley, and Shiley put it home. Here's Pinto. Pinto taking it on the wing. Another Pinto still with it. Oh, for a drive on the baseline. Well, the Trojans got sucked over to this side of the court that time and allowed the Tiger to get loose underneath. It's 32-34, UD by 2. Here's Markle. Austin passes it inside here for Peters. Peters with a nice dump, and it goes out of bounds. Touched by a Tiger. And so the Trojans will inbound the ball. Warner will inbound for UD. Hoops are right underneath. There's that same play that worked twice now tonight against these Tigers. And the same response from a lady. I think it's a lady in yellow over here. She goes, oh. Here's a dump on the wing to throw it out of the gymnasium that time. It goes out into the refreshment area. Ball comes back, a little mustard on it. Now here we go. Kyle Warner. Take a close-up of Kyle here as he plays his final ball game here at UD. Markle for 2. It's good. Or was that? I guess it was Markle, or was it Shiley? I think it was Markle. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded up there to the Tigers out in front. Here's Pinto setting up for 3. It's good. Nothing but net from Pinto. It's 38-35. And back comes Warner. Here's Antis. Justin inside for Shiley. Back out here, Peters. Peters looks in, now passes it over here. They'll dump it on the wing. Shot from over there for 3. Short. And Graybill with the basketball that time up here to Herb for Graybill. Graybill back here for Herb. Here's Pinto for 3 more. Off the mark. Rebound. Let's see. Underneath, controlled here too. The Tigers. Inside they go with it. The pass gets robbed out of bounds somehow or another. One of the Trojans got a hand on that. Knocked it out of there. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third. Trojans by 3, 38-35. There's Fisher. Bounce it here for Herb. Herb trying to take it in for 2. It is no good. Rebound comes down there to Markle. He'll spin it ahead for Warner. Warner down the court with it, dumping it off. Nice pass over there for Shiley. Great pass from senior Kyle Warner to senior Justin Shiley, and Shiley put it home. Nice play. Pinto, actually both teams playing pretty well at the moment, you know. Getting a lot of neat. Oh, here's a nice steal. Here comes Warner. Look out. Warner for 2. It is good. It went in the front way that time and put her home. For 3, no good. Rebound comes down on the near wing over here. Controlled to Graybill. Graybill for 2, good. Graybill comes right back and gets 2. 42-37. 4:35 left in the third. Antis. Antis for 3. It's good. Justin Antis, a 23-footer. 45-37. The Trojans had opened it back up to 8. Here's that Herb guy. Fisher with it for Herb. Pinto near wing. Fisher goes over to baseline and driving the baseline. Graybill off the glass for two. It is good. Well, the clock could have expired till that one dropped. Anyway, back with it come the Trojans. 45-39, 6-point ball game. Here's Antis. Warner, nice pass underneath there for Markle for two. It's good. Well, by gosh, Austin's getting those peepers to drop tonight. Another slick pass here from that Kyle Warner. These two guys right here. Wow. Good combo. Here's Pinto. Over in the wing it comes. Pinto with it. Back there, Graybill. Inside, he went to Herb. Herb's turnaround shot is good. He got that one to bounce off the far rim and come right back. 47-41. These Tigers refuse to get shaken. Nice pass inside. Shiley looping it back here for Markle. Markle here for Warner. Warner stepping up. 12-footer. No good. Return shot by Shiley is good. Was that Shiley? That was Shay Peg. That was Shiley, right? Yep. The foul called underneath. Foul's going to be on Austin Markle. He'll pick up his second. With 3:03 remaining as Stroop and Laudenschläger into the game for UDA. 3:03 left here in the third. It's a non-shooting foul, so Pinto has the ball. Leaps to a shot, no good, but another foul called. And this foul will be a two-shot foul this time. And the foul will be on Austin Markle. Will be his third. So suddenly Austin has picked up two quick ones here in the last couple of seconds. That puts Pinto to the line shooting two this time. His first one is good. 49-42. Markle will leave the ball game here for UDA as Blake Miller comes into the lineup for the Trojans. Here's Pinto's second try. And it is no good. Rebound comes down. Let's see. Controlled here to Andis. Andis coming back for UD. Andis looping it over to baseline over there for a shot by Blake Miller, who just came into the ball game, gets two. In the meantime, here's Fisher driving the baseline, pushing it over here in the wing. Graybill goes inside here for Herb. Herb pushing it back outside. This is for a long two. No good. Rebounded in there to Stroop. He'll drop it back here for Warner. Warner near wing here for Antis. 2:30 left in the third. Laudenschläger inside for Stroop. Stroopy goes across the court. Miller back out here for Antis. Antis inside for Stroop. Stroop had it come off his fingertips. On the floor it goes. Pushes it over here for Laudenschläger. Laudenschläger stepping back, trying to go inside with it. Phil Stroop for two. A little bit too long. On the rebound, Fisher's got it. Pumps it ahead quickly over here for Graybill. Graybill will hold it up outside here for Herb. Herb. And Fisher playing with it for Pinto. 1:52 remaining. Here's that Schwartz. Ball tips off Graybill's hand and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD ball. So the Tigers played the time down a lot that time. Didn't get anything for it as the pass went out of bounds off Graybill. So back come the Trojans with 1:35 left right now in the third. Here's Antis lifting up for two. No good that time. Rebound, let's see. Controlled here to Herb. Herb with a pass over in the wing. Shot from over there by Fisher for three. No good. Rebound comes down this way. Graybill's got it. He's looking for two. He's got him. Graybill for two. And it's 51-44 with 1:13 remaining. Here's Warner trying to go in for two, but he's held up and fouled. Kyle will go to the foul line shooting two. Kyle to shoot a pair. Here's his first one, and it is short. 1:10 remaining here in the third quarter. See if Kyle can give us our 52nd point. Yep. 52-44, Trojans by 8. Here's Herb. near wing. Graybill. There's Graybill looking for three. Nope. On a rebound, Stroop's got it, wrestles for it, and back with it come the Trojans. Look, quick pass over here for Launschlager. He puts a fake on it, but then went for a walk. Yeah, that time Zach knew what he had to do. He wanted to let the Tiger go flying right by him, which he did, but then he took a walk toward the hoop. He needed one dribble there, Zach, and that would have been a beautiful, that would have been a thing to behold. But instead, it didn't go. Graybill blocked out of there by Stroop, got a big paw on that one. Way to go, Phillip. And Schwartz will inbound the ball. No T in that. Schwartz inside, he comes here for Pinto. Pinto for two. It's no good. Rebound comes back over this way. Controlled here to Blake Miller. And back come the Trojans. As the clock counts are down here now. They're down to 26 seconds. So the Trojans will play for that infamous stall of the clock and hope to get a bucket deal here. Let's get one this time, just for the hometown folks. It's the last game of the season here at home. 12 seconds remaining. Here's Warner. It'll make the whole rest of the season if we get this. And clock down to 5. Andis stopping. Andis popping. No good. Rebound here to Stroop for two. Wouldn't go. Well, we're consistent. We did it again. 52-44 at the end of 3. Be right back with the final quarter here in just a sec. Okay, now the Tigers get to inbound the ball to begin the fourth quarter here at UDA. Final boys basketball game here at Gordon Foster Gymnasium for the 2003-2004 season. My gosh, there's Pinto slinging one somewhere. I don't know if he was putting it towards the bucket or trying to hit one of the Trojans up here with it. Anyway, it was a terrible shot. Went absolutely nowhere, and the Trojans come back now with that 8-point lead. See if we can add a little bit to it here and make this look like a good ball game. It has been a good ball game, actually, for the fans as well as the players. It's a tough one, and, you know, now and then you need one like that. Here's Markle. Markle wanted to penetrate, couldn't do it here for Andis. Andis will penetrate up to about 6 foot and dump one in. Way to go, Justin Andis for two more. In the meantime, Pinto down the court here for Herb. Herb over in the wing. He, well, tried to go in the wing. Intercepted over there. Now they'll go inside here for a pass out for Graybill for two. 46 or 56. I'll make that 54-46. There you go. For three. It's good. Austin Markle for three. Way to go, Austin Markle. All right. And back with it come the Tigers. The Tigers right here. Comes down here for Herb. Herb will bounce it over in the baseline. Shot put up over there. Good. Couple of Trojans not defending over there. And Schwartz put it home. Here's Shiley. Back outside. Warner. Pushes it near side here. Peters for two. It's good. Alec Peters had it all set up. Pete standing out here just quietly. Nailed that one. And back comes Pinto over in the wing here. Inside for Herb. Shot. No good. Return shot over there. Schwartz. Good for none. And a foul called on Schwartz as he went over the top of Austin Markle. Be the third team foul of the second half, a non-shooting. Actually, both teams very quiet foul-wise here in the second half. It's been a well-played ball game that way. The Trojans have three, and the Tigers just picked up their third team foul of the second half. Warner will ease the ball up court. Clock in the Trojans' favor now. 5:55 left here in the ball game. They have Herb guarding. Herb is guarding on Andis all night long here, or at least for the time being he is. He just won't let him go. Here's Markle. Markle trying to take it inside, bounces it over here near wing. Here comes Andis with it. Andis with Herb on him. Pushes it over the wing there for Shiley. Back outside here for Warner. Warner. Push it near side here. Peters. Now they'll spin it back out here for Markle. 5:20 remaining. Whoa, hold the phone. A foul called. Foul will be on Fisher. He doesn't believe it. His coach doesn't believe it. And absolutely none of the fans, 100% of the fans from East Juniata do not believe that foul either. But it's true, and the only guy that counts is the stripes, and he called it, and he's not going to change his mind. Here's Warner looping here for Shiley. Shiley tries to go on the baseline. He's fouled. He'll be fouled as Graybill will pick up the foul. So the fouls are coming now for the Tigers, or on the Tigers, as two ball players from EJ hop off the bench. Number 34 comes into the ball game. Or is Ocker. Peters pushing it back here now, and whoa, just about a steal out there as Andis has it. Andis driving it around now. He'll push it near wing over here. Peters for three. That's a little short. Rebound comes down there to that Ocker, and back come the Tigers. Oh, right underneath is 34 Ocker. Wow. Boy, was he alone that time. 59-50, and timeout called by Coach C. He wants to know a full timeout. He's going to say, boys, there's something loose here. We've got a hole, a leak inside, and they're going to try to patch that. We'll be back in a minute. 4:44 remaining in the ball game. Trojans getting set to inbound the basketball following their full 1 minute timeout. They'll inbound it here for Warner. Pinto getting ready to cover Kyle Warner out here. Kyle taking it all the way in for two. It just off the mark a little bit. Rebounded in here too. The Tigers. Kyle just got that one off to the one side a little bit. Whoops, here's the ball tapped away. Loops ahead here for Andis. Andis for two. It is a foul. And to the foul line goes Justin Andis. He'll be shooting two freebies. Foul is on Herb. And Justin at the line to shoot a pair with 4-2-3 left in the game. Here's Justin's first shot. It is good. Graybill back into the ballgame to replace Ocker for the Tigers as Andis shoots his second one up and in. 61-50. Trojans by 11. 4:20 remaining in the ballgame. Pinto here for that Graybill. Back here for Herb. Over the wing. Shot from over there for three. It's short. Rebound comes down over there. Control to Markle. And back with it come the Trojans. Oh, pass underneath there and out of bounds it goes. Tapped in there by Graybill. Pass intended for Shiley. There again, that about a 65-foot pass that time from Kyle Warner, like a bullet. And luckily Graybill got a hand on it. Otherwise Shiley was there to receive it right underneath the bucket. Shiley dropping it here for Andis. 3:55 and counting down for UD. Here's Andis. Andis bouncing it over the wing. Shiley spins it back out front here now for Markle. Austin will take it inside, penetrate, then spin it back here for Warner. That's the plan. Here it comes. Warner underneath on the back line, I was trying to say, the end line. And Peters is there, and he is fouled, and Alec will go to the line shooting two. Alec has had one fun ball game, I believe, for him tonight. Here's the big guy's first shot. And it is good. Plopped her right in there. No iron on that one. Graybill back into the ball game. He and Ocker trading spots here every couple of seconds. He's back in. Ocker is out. Alec Peters for his second one. And it is no good. Bounces in and out this time. Schwartz with the rebound back over there for that Pinto guy. Pinto picks it up here for Fisher. Inside. Oh, nice bounce. See that pass? Wow, you got to look at that one. Came from Herb inside there, and the young fella that put it home was right on the baseline. Herb with a head fake and hit him right perfectly with that pass. Here's Warner taking it in for two. It is good. Kyle Warner drives right down to Peyton, gets two for UDA. Herb coming back up court, pushing it over the wing there. Pinto back outside. Here's Herb again. Tipped out of bounds here by Justin Andis. But it'll be inbounded by the Tigers. Stroop and Laudenschläger back into the ball game for Upper Dauphin. 2:58 left here. It's a 12-point lead for the Trojans, 64-52. Pinto into the corner here for Erb. Back outside, Fisher pushes it over to wing. Shot for three by the Tigers, no good and out of bounds. It goes, going to stay here, they say. Set it off Laudenschläger. Zach doesn't believe that for a minute, but it's true, I guess. So Schwartz will inbound the ball. Pushes it right here for a shot by Graybill, or by Erb for two. Well, they tried a Trojan tactic there, and it worked for them that time, just looping in a little inbound pass inside here. Warner here for Antis. 2:32 remaining in the game. 10-point ball game. Antis looking to back it off. Drops it back outside here for Markle. Markle will take it inside. Pushes it on the baseline there for Stroop for two. His shot wouldn't go. Stroop for two more. His shot wouldn't go. Markle for two. Wouldn't go. 3 shots, nothing for that time. And back up court comes the Tigers for three. A long three. It's good. That's that Fisher. 64-57. It's a 7-point ball game. Marco lost the handle, pushes it back out here, stolen away. Fisher with it. Then let's see, can he back it off? No, stolen back again by the Trojans. Fisher out of control on the save. Here comes Andis dropping it here for Stroop. Stroop for two, it's good. Well, Phil got those two, or that one to drop that time. And that helps. Another long three, it's good. That's that Fisher, and he gets himself another long three. And the Trojans, or no, it's the East Juniata Tigers calling timeout now. It's 66-60 with a minute and a half remaining, and the Fisher loading up on the threes here takes that score down real quickly. So the Trojans by 6, clinging here with a minute 32 remaining. Okay, Marco will inbound the basketball now as things start to get a little iffy here towards the end of this ball game. Minute and a half left, minute 32 if you're counting. Oh, here's an inbounds play and a foul called. And on the floor goes Erb. He and Marco got tangled up, and somehow or another, 4th team foul for, Antis rather, I'm sorry, Antis. And Justin picks up his first personal foul of the ball game. And they will try to inbound it here, I think, and hold everything. Now we've got timeout called by East Juniata. And Andis is on the floor. Something happened to Justin. I'm not sure what. Jeez. Justin might have got a bloody nose out of that. Boy, Justin's mad about something. The officials are discussing this. Now they've made a decision as to who won that fight, I guess. I don't know what that was. But at any rate, some time called here now as they discuss some things. And looks like UDA is going to be shooting. Or where's he going? I think Justin Antis is going to shoot a intentional foul or whatever. I'm not sure. A minute 32 left. I'm sure of that. And well, no, he's not going to be shooting, I guess. I don't know what's going on. We'll see in a minute. Kyle's first shot was good, but camera went off for whatever reason. Second shot, good also. 72-64, an 8-point ball game now as the Trojans can relax a little bit here. Herb taking it on the wing, shooting back here now for that Graybill. Nice bounce pass on Schwartz for two. It's no good. Missed the shot. On the rebound, it's going to be Shiley getting it all tied up underneath there. And a hold foul called. Justin will go to the foul line, shooting 2 for UDA. 10 team fouls. So he'll be shooting 2 with 34.8 seconds remaining. And the Trojans will be able to get a 10-point lead here as Herb, who has been a thorn in the Trojans' side all night long, now checks out with his 5th personal foul. So he departs the ball game with just 35 seconds remaining. Shiley to shoot 2. Trojans not even worrying about the rebound here. First shot's good. Now they'll go in there and line up to get a rebound, perhaps. See if Justin can give us our 74th point. Nope, short. Rebounded there to Markle. Markle is fouled, and he'll go to the line, so see if he can give us our 74th point. Okay, Austin Markle to the line to shoot 2. 33 seconds remaining. Austin will shoot 2. Here's his first shot, and it is good. Austin's back in the scorebook tonight. Played a good ball game, and he'll shoot 1 more. Good to see him get that no offense jinx off of him tonight. Second try, no good that time. Rebound tipped around in here, controlled, and a foul called on Warner. And that's going to send Graybill to the foul line at the other end of the court here. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Kyle picks up his second personal of the ball game. With 30 seconds remaining. And to the foul line goes Graybill. His first shot, no good. Rebound comes down here, and Shiley rather, with a big strong rebound that time. And back they come. Here's a quick pass up here for Austin Markle. Markle will bounce it back outside now as they'll pick it up, kill the time. 18 seconds. Here's Markle for Warner. 12 seconds. Final 10 seconds here at the Foster Gymnasium for these senior boys. Boy, what a year they've had here, too. Losing 1 ball game here all year, I think it was, to Millersburg. And that's going to do it as the ball game comes to an end. The final score, UDA Trojans 74 and the visiting Tigers from East Juniata 64. So congratulations to Coach Calnon and all his coaching staff and the Trojan boys out here who did one heck of a good job tonight. Tough ball game. Tough ball game. Mind the Tigers came to play, and play they did, as they held tough in there for the Trojans all night long. Trojans would open up a little space, and then the Tigers would come right back and got some darn good ball playing efforts out of some of their ball club here too. So it's a good ball game, interesting ball game to watch tonight, as the play was never easy, and the Trojans had to continue to play hard to win this ball game, and win they did. So congratulations again. Good to see the fellas scoring a bunch of points, and a lot of people scoring tonight too for the Trojans, so that's always a good sign. And we'll see you at the finale of the TVL League coming up on Monday night, when we travel up to Juniata to take on those Juniata Indians up in Mifflintown. So till then, good night, good ball game. And there's a good picture of the senior boys, but they never seem to lean over our way. Well, I'll take one from behind anyway. There they are. Okay. See you next game.
Voice is coming.